Hi, and welcome back to my series, Stats for People Who Hate Stats. Today's video is going to be about simple random sampling in Excel. This tutorial correlates to my video, Stats 1.1 Sampling, which covers the theoretical importance of simple random sampling in generating data for statistics. Okay, without further ado, let's tackle the question. How do I do a simple random sampling in Excel? Step 1. After you open Excel, locate column A. In column A, what you're going to need to do is input the numbers 1 through the population size. For our example, we're going to use 50 as our population. So that means I need to put numbers 1 through 50 in column A. I can either type that manually, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., or I can use Excel to my advantage. Now, Excel is like this giant calculator, and we can actually use that to make it generate our numbers for us. The way we're going to do that is we're going to double click column A5. We're going to go to the ribbon, or we could put it in the column in the actual cell, it doesn't matter, but I like to work in the ribbon. We're going to type in equals. The equal sign signifies to Excel that we are going to put in a formula. So doing equals, we're going to click the box or the cell before our cell, which is going to be A4 in our case. Then we're going to say plus 1. With this equation, we are telling Excel whatever the value in the cell preceding this cell, add 1 to generate the input for this current cell. In other words, whatever is in the previous cell, add 1, bam, you have the number for the current cell. You hit enter, gives us the number 5. Now, Excel is relational. So the formula that we applied here, it views it as in relation to the cell we're trying to generate data for. So if we copied and pasted this formula to other cells, it's not going to always use the data in A4. It's going to use the data in the cell before the cell we're going to generate data for. So in order to copy and paste this formula easily, what we need to do with our cursor, we need to bring it to the lower right corner until it turns into a black plus sign. We're going to left click and drag it until we get to A50. Once we're at A50, we're going to release, and we're going to have our numbers generated for us. Now, Excel views this as a formula. Each number is the product of a formula, which is going to be problematic later on. So what we need to do is we need to go to A, highlight the column A, right click, copy, right click again with column A highlighted, go to paste values. When we paste values, Excel now views these not as formulas, but as simple numerical values, which is beneficial. Okay, next step is in column B, in B1, we're going to type in equals, rand, open parentheses, close parentheses. This is going to make it generate a random decimal number. Hit enter. Perfect. We want to apply this formula to the rest of the cells in B, from B1 to B50. So once again, we're going to put our cursor on the lower right corner of the cell till the cursor becomes a black plus. We are going to left click, drag it all the way down to B50. Once everything up to B50 is highlighted, we release, and we have all of our random integers, which is perfect. Alright, so far what we've done, we have column A, which is representing each person in our population. So each person in our population, we're going to represent it from what is going to be numbered 1 to 50. That's their quote-unquote unique number. Column B has a random number assigned to each number in A. Now, since it goes on for so many decimal places, it is highly unlikely that we've actually duplicated any random values in column B. Next, what we need to do, we're going to have to sort column A and B. So we're going to highlight A, highlight B, just left click A, drag over to B. Once you have B highlighted, release. Then you're going to go to sort and filter, go to sort. Over here in column, we want to sort by column B. Our order is going to be smallest to largest. It could be largest to smallest, but typically people go smallest to largest number. Doesn't really matter as long as it's systematic. They're going to hit OK. Now all of the numbers in column A are sorted in terms of column B. So to pick our sample, all we need to do is go, highlight, let's say we need 10 people for a sample. So the first 10 participants in column A listed will be selected to be our sample. Or let's say we needed 15 participants. We can go all the way to column A15. So all the participants assigned these numbers, they will be called to be our sample. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe.